The badge beneath the skin, it was a blistering summer afternoon in Jacksonville, Florida, the kind where the sun pressed down hard, and tempers ran just as hot. Officer Travis McConnell, a decorated cop with 15 years on the force, patrolled his usual route, chewing on a toothpick and humming an old Johnny Cash tune. His uniform was crisp, badge polished, and eyes sharp, but his heart was worn thin with biases he'd never challenged. As he cruised down Bay Street, he saw him, a tall black man in his late 30s hoodie, pulled up backpack slung over his shoulder. Travis narrowed his eyes. The man was standing near a bus stop, scrolling through his phone. There had been a string of burglaries in the neighborhood recently. Travis didn't need more than that to make up his mind. He pulled the cruiser over sharply. "Hey, hands where I can see 'em," he barked, stepping out and drawing attention from passers-by. The man looked up, startled. "What? I'm just put your hands on the hood. Now I'm waiting for a bus." "Man," the man said, calmly but firmly. Travis didn't hesitate. He grabbed the man, cuffed him, and started patting him down. A crowd began to form. Someone pulled out a phone. The man stayed silent, not resisting. But there was tension in his jaw. "What's in the bag?" Travis demanded. The man didn't answer. He stared straight ahead. Travis unzipped the backpack and found paperwork. A federal ID. A glint of metal caught his eye. He pulled it out slowly. It was a badge, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Travis froze. A name on the badge, Special Agent Malcolm Reed. Malcolm finally spoke. "I'd advise you to uncuff me now." Travis's throat tightened, his ears rang. "This shouldn't be happening, an FBI agent." I didn't," stammered. "No, you didn't care to know," Malcolm said, cool. "But commanding you saw a black man. That was enough for you." The crowd was recording whispers, turned into voices. "Is he FBI? Damn, that cop's in trouble." Typical Travis unlocked the cuffs with trembling hands. "Sir, Malcolm stepped forward, brushing off his wrists. "Save it." Later that week, Malcolm filed a formal complaint. The incident made local news. The department scrambled to control the narrative. Travis was suspended pending investigation. But that wasn't the end. 2 weeks later, Malcolm walked into the Jacksonville PD precinct, not to press charges, but to speak at a training seminar. "I've been profiled, cuffed, humiliated," he told the room of mostly white officers, "by one of your own. But I didn't come here for revenge. I came for something harder, for change." Travis sat in the back, eyes downcast. Malcolm glanced at him. Briefly, racism isn't always loud sometimes. It's in the silence of assumptions. It's in the hand that reaches for the cuffs before the mind reaches for understanding. After the session, Travis approached him. "Why are you doing this?" he asked. "You could have buried me." Malcolm looked at him evenly. "Because if I bury you, nothing changes. But if you learn from this, really learn, maybe the next black man you see gets to walk free. Maybe he gets to be more than a suspect in your eyes." Travis didn't reply. He just nodded. Years later, Travis would become one of the most vocal advocates for anti-bias training in the state. He'd never forget the day he arrested a man who wore the same badge he did, because that was the day he stopped seeing it as just metal. It was the day he learned that justice wears every color.